Much of what the public believes, or thinks it knows, about serial murder is shaped by misinformation and myth. Due to the sensational and disturbing nature of these crimes, serial murder has developed an almost mythical status in society, reinforced through both media portrayal and public fascination. As awareness of serial murder grew, a widespread belief took hold that America was under siege by a new kind of criminal. Serial killers were imagined as shadowy figures hiding in plain sight, waiting to strike unsuspecting victims. This narrative, while gripping, often distorts the reality. The spread of misinformation is fueled in part by the public's demand for more information. Films, TV shows, and documentaries have responded to this interest with dramatic portrayals, such as CSI, Profiler, Forensic Files, Criminal Minds, Cold Case Files, and Dexter, that blur the line between fact and fiction. In this section, we will examine the many myths that surround serial murder and explore how these misconceptions are created and sustained by society. Professor Rees urges you to read the textbook thoroughly. This video is a supplement, not a substitute for the assigned reading. Your textbook points out that much of the disinformation surrounding mass and serial murder stems from public demand for more knowledge on the topic. Table 1.1 illustrates the rise in serial murder-themed films over the past 95 years, highlighting society's ongoing fascination with this disturbing subject matter. One early example of this media influence can be found in Thomas Harris's 1981 novel Red Dragon, which offered a fictional but chilling portrayal of a serial killer who delighted in annihilating entire families. The book was later adapted into the 1986 film Manhunter, an intense psychological thriller filled with violence and bloodshed. Hollywood quickly realized the marketability of this theme, and the rest, as they say, is history. With the rise in media portrayals came a host of myths about serial murder. One common stereotype is that serial killers are all highly intelligent, mentally ill white males who kill for lust and have dozens of victims. They're often imagined as lone drifters, traveling from state to state while stabbing, strangling, or beating young women to death. Popular belief also holds that these killers were frequently sexually abused as children, are unable to stop killing, and secretly want to be caught. However, the reality is far more complex. Research shows that roughly 50% of serial offenders are African American, 17% are women, and only about 2% to 4% are legally insane. Many use firearms or poison rather than more hands-on methods, and approximately 25% commit their crimes with one or more accomplices. Contrary to the myth of the hyper-intelligent predator, most serial murderers have average intelligence. They often kill within their own communities rather than traveling across the country. Many are deliberate and calculated, with long gaps between murders, sometimes months or even years, exercising control over when and how they kill. While some have histories of sexual abuse, many more report experiences of profound abandonment and rejection by significant people in their lives. These deeper social and emotional wounds often play a more significant role in shaping their behavior than the oversimplified narratives seen in popular media. Once again, Professor Rees insists that you read your book. Have a great day.